Out of someone like you, I'm a fool. I guess the prettiest girls use idiots like me. 힘들어 심장이 꺼졌나 어린 듯이 멈췄어 내 마음 다른 거는 I'm so lost. Thought it was L-O-V-E. Why was I too blind to see that you were just using me? And it's more than I can say. 그게 잘 안 돼. 널 정리하는 게 I should have known spoiled girls like you just want a toy to break.
Good morning and welcome to my green learning routine video, updated version. Today is a calm and relaxing Saturday morning and I'm really happy to have weekend and learn Korean and have a bit of time and relaxing time and have also time to film for you what I'm currently doing. I updated a bit my routine. I now follow a new routine from her channel was Mehtapisme. I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly, but I will link her video. And she did a video about 3 months to get fluent in Korean and had a technique and instruction really easy to follow, and I thought, okay, I will do it 3 months because I'm learning now almost 2 years. Oh my god, really? No, 1.5 I would say. Not 2 years yet, but it depends when you count the starting point. Okay, and yeah, I'm not fluent yet and I don't understand anything if I watch a K-drama, and it was my goal to watch K-dramas with subtitles. But it takes a long time, especially if you are someone who has to work and has other hobbies. It can take a long time, so don't be the Lulu and think that you will be fluent in a few of months. But this challenge and instructions from Mehtapisme with 3 months sounds very great. So I thought, okay, maybe I can just try it, and even if I'm not fluent after 3 months, I'm probably better. So I show you now how I do it, and we start with a dictation, and you can take everything that you want. I took a K-drama I really love. In English it's Beyond the Bar. It's a lawyer series and I can say it's a bit difficult for dictation, but on the other side I also have sometimes podcasts or kids channels, kids movies I used, so it was a bit easier. But on the other side, if you watch something and use it as dictation part, you want to have something that is interesting. So I take a bit more advanced, a bit more complicated special words from this lawyer theory. Even if I don't know them, it's not that frustrating for me if I don't understand anything because I'm used to it. So I will not be frustrated by a low understanding quote or score. So I do it with a complicated theory. And yeah, I can show you how I do it. And after it, I have also a way to measure my result. I will show you. Well, probably you don't see it that well. But on the right side, I had written down the dictation from the drama, and the green one is the original subtitle. And yes, I don't understand it so well. For example, Hanmyeon I wrote and it is Hanmyeong. I knew that it is people, but yeah, I forgot that it's Myeong. Or something like, it sounds for me like Solchie, but it was Soichiru. Yeah, and that kind of misrating I have often. And because I'm a bit of lazy, I asked ChatGPT to analyze it and say, okay, how much is my quote? And today it was 39, so not that bad for a complicated drama. And yeah, I will also do a video for you. how my progress is if I continue with this learning method. I'm now in the first month, so we will see. First month is this dictation part, and then also something else I show you later. And also what ChatGPT can do for me is code. Copy the vocabulary that are important for me and that I have written wrong. And then I just go to my Quizlet I started since this challenge. And here you see I can import. I could also do it with a smart assistant. I tried it last time. It's an AI tool from Quizlet, but yeah, I don't need it. It's not better than ChatGPT, and that's the reason why I use ChatGPT and then just export a CSV format. And then I will import it. Oh, that was the first part. 20 minutes of dictation with a drama that you like, or video, or YouTuber, anything. I tried a lot of different sources. This Korean podcast is the most easy one, so if I go with her and make dictations, it really work well. I understand a lot and I have a higher score. Then I also tried random Korean blogger that just talk about their normal day routines, makeup, etc. But it was really hard, really hard. I don't know why, but I didn't understand anything. And the third source I tried was now K-drama, and it was okay because it was clear in their pronunciation most of the time, not every time. And the only hard part is that there are a lot of words that are just in context of lawyers, so that is difficult, but I like it and I like to watch it, so I use this. Because then I'm happy and looking forward for my dictation of the day. And just 20 minutes, it's totally fine. I found her plan really followable. I now do it for 2 weeks. And I will continue the next 2 weeks with the first month, and then I will show you if I have any progress done. And the second part is reading an article. And my experience with reading an article is a bit disappointing. So the YouTuber, she showed a web page that I didn't know before. It's Orini Dongan, so it's a news article for children. So I don't know if Korean children are on another level, but when I was 12 I couldn't read this. Maybe I took the wrong articles at the beginning. The first article I took was something about Kim Jong-un, Xi Jinping and Putin, who met after the 60 years of the Japanese war, I don't know, on the international stage as a symbol for the new Cold War. And there were so many politician words. I had no idea. It was so complicated. I didn't understand at all. And I was thinking, okay, is it normal that 12 years old or 14 years old or kids, Orini, kids, read this article? So a bit of imposter syndrome kicked in. And it wasn't better the days after it, but the last 3 days was okay. It was really cute. I had one article about a dog who carried plastic bottles and earns money for it. It was really cute. Also an article about AI. I understand also a lot because I have a technical background, so it gets better and it depends really on the topic. So let us see which topic is today in the news that I will pick. Oh, which one do we want to choose? I have no idea. Here's something with a 비행기, airplane. Football sounds not so interesting. A cute bird. I'm afraid. The last time I had something about animals and it was also complicated. But I will pick this one. A lot of advertisement, Sorry guys, I mostly cook with this and I don't have all the words as well. And yes, that I will read now. What I wanted to show you, I also will link her video about her learning routine and how she made instruction for us. But she also showed a link, and there you can import. I also imported these articles all, and then you can click on it. But so then you can click on the articles, like this, for example, this was Xi Jinping and Kim Jong-un and Putin, and then you can click on it and mostly you will see the translation. But I found it really expensive, and I found something that works also fine, and does not cost nothing, and yeah, I will show you this alternative. And if you have this article online, you can mostly, I have it in Chrome, click on this word and say translate, and then you also see the translation, so you don't need link. You can just translate it with Google. It's not that good, but it's okay to get the meaning. And the other thing I can show you, and if you are on your desktop, you can say, hey, if you have language reactor, to read in language reactor. Sometimes it works not. So I want to have the article open. And there we have, without any money, because it's free, the translation. So I can hover here and then I see the German translation. 일본차, Japanese tea. Okay. Now I understand better. And yeah, I configured that I don't see any translation. You can configure your reading style like you want. And you can also pay for language reactor, but you don't have to. The only advantage is that you can then save words that you don't know and make vocabulary lists. And yeah, that's all. So I will now read it out loud. I'm not sure if you want to hear this. I don't think that it's nice. My pronunciation is really, really bad. But yeah, you can suffer or you can skip. 실입니다. I have no idea. Sasol. Okay, it's just about okay. Here the article starts. 친한 집 요소지 경기 평택항 외국으로 수출될 자동차들이 세워져 있다. Okay, it's about cars. It's not about tea. 합의 후속 영화 감독 바지는 I regret this article. 높은 관세로. Okay, 관세로 is like, I don't know the English word for it. Higher 관세로 인한 가격 price 경쟁력이 낮아져 벌써부터 한국차의 미국 수출이 줄고 있지만 지난달 한국의 전체 자동차 수출액은 한 년 전보다 8%
증가했어요.
In the last months, whereas okay. So all exports of Korean cars increases by
현대차 기아는
8%, in the last month. 8월,
8월,
8월. 아하, 8월 기준으로 역사상 최대예요. The highest 기준으로 역사상 최대예요. 54% 급증한 유럽 수출을 필요해 아세안, 중동, 호주 등의 시장에서 확신했기 때문이에요. Okay, so all of these higher exports are in different countries, especially Europe and Near East and where Australia. Okay, Australia was 호주, I think.
아세안, 중동, 호주.
Okay. So Asian, 중동, 호주. I can say it's true. In Germany, we see now a lot of Hyundai now. But they are really, really beautiful. And I would also drive one if I had the money. 감소한 미국 수출에 보충하는 그 이상의 성과를 올렸죠. Local production, 현지 생산.
현지 생산.
비중을 끌어올리는 to increase local production. Okay, Hyundai is planning to Mehtapisme America fabric in Georgia. Okay, so they plan now to produce in America to have lower taxes. And yeah, it makes sense. I think Honda, for example, has a lot of production in the US, so they don't are so affected of this taxes of import and export to the US. 관세 협상은 is like negotiation also. 협상은 관세 협상은 반드시 해결해야 할 과제이지만 품질 is quality. 품질. Okay. I finished. What I now do because I'm lazy and I think it's not perfectionism, it's just get more anytime. So write me the most necessary words from this article to understand it in a vocabulary. Now I have my words again and I will now copy it, go to my Quizlet, edit my Quizlet deck and import it. I can also show you, it makes no really difference. You can also use this one, but when I give this my article, it was not that good, like ChatGPT. 관세, tariff, custom duty, 관세율, tariff rate, 협상, negotiation, 교착 선택, deadlock statement, 가격, 경쟁력, price competitiveness. There are so many words I would never use in my daily life, but if I want to understand a K-drama, I need it. If I want to understand an article, I need it also. So there's one advantage I already recognized during the last 2 weeks trying this new method, and it's something I did not do enough the last years, last month. Sometimes I had challenges in videos with you where I picked a Quizlet deck, for example 1000 words or the 2000 words I need for the topic test, and then I learned it. I learned every word for, I don't know, those cards. And the difference now is that I learn the words from this article or from the serial or from the scene and from the video. And now if I learn this new word and I go through my Quizlet, I sometimes remember the article and the topic of the article, or I remember the scene where the character has spoken this phrase and used this word. And it feels like it makes it easier to remember. And I think also our brain works like it. So it works with context and sentence. And if I just take one Quizlet deck with random vocabularies that probably are the most common vocabularies, it helps, but there are a lot of words that I will not remember because I didn't saw them in the context. And that's really a huge advantage. And also, until now, we had listening, we had writing, we had reading, and we have vocabulary with context. And all of this is really, really, really good. And yeah, the only disadvantage I was seeing is that this Odin Dongan is a bit too complicated. I didn't understand the article really. I needed the translation for the most of things to get the meaning of the article. Would I not look the words up, I probably just would know, okay, Japanese cars are less expensive than Korean cars, and that would be everything I would take from this article. Yes, so that was 20 minutes reading, and now I would just go with 20 minutes Quizlet vocabularies. And yeah, not sure if it's so interesting to see. On my usual days, I just do it also in between. So I do a few of vocabulary on my walk with the dog, or when I'm waiting for something before I go to sleep. So it doesn't take so much time from my day. And so I think even if you say, okay, it's 1 hour every day to learn Korean, it's not every day sitting here 1 hour, it's just 20 minutes in the morning really doing this dictation and then go to work. And after, so in the lunch break or after work, I do this article reading, and then I just do a few of vocabulary, and that's everything in the moment. And I'm really, 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 really curious how my progress is after 1 month, after 2 months, after 3 months. This YouTuber also showed, so had a different plan in the 2nd and 3rd months. And I'm not sure if I can do it because I do not understand everything. Not everything, I do not understand anything. I understand a few words, but I'm not sure if I can do the 2nd month like she explained to do it. So we will see. I now will do my vocabulary, and then that's it for my Korean learning routine. So I wish you a nice day, and thanks for watching. And if you liked the video, you know the game. Hit the like button or hype button. It's new. To leave a comment. How do you learn Korean? How do you learn your language? And we will see us in the next video. Bye bye!